Hello.
Hey. All right, hold on. Hey everyone, it's Mage Media here. I'm Lito.
I'm Joe.
Valencia.
All right, and today we're gonna talk a little bit about anime, namely Kobayashi Dragon Maid. It's a slice of life anime that hosts several dragon girls that are trying to live in our world as opposed to theirs.
Yeah.
Not much.
And
There's not much difference specified between their world and our world.
yeah, it's not
Other than
specified
magical
except for
creatures.
like humans can like blow up the planet and like
Magical creatures.
dragons are hated pretty much all the time.
But they're all cute anyway.
All right, so honestly, like since it's a slice of life anime, there's really not much. Like there's nothing in terms of like a specific plot that
There's
follows
no
each episode.
overarching plot.
Yeah, there's no overarching thing. It's just sort of
Basically, like a daily lives of these random dragon girls hanging around in Japan.
yeah,
Trying to
With
live
their
life.
human master Kobayashi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's honestly where the meat of this anime, I'd say, is just the characters and their development and just how they roll in this world, kind
Yeah,
of.
they're very likable too.
With the first episode, you follow Kobayashi, who's just an average worker. She works in an office and kind of just lives her own solitary life, and then one day comes a dragon
Named Toru.
yeah, named Toru. And basically what happens is that Toru basically vows to be her maid because apparently while she was in a drunken stupor, Kobayashi saved her life, essentially.
Apparently, something.
Saving her life as in having a couple drinks with her.
And
She took a sword out of her body.
But they don't show it in the show, did it? Or
Yeah, they did.
I think they did.
Yeah.
it don't seem like it though. It seems like so vague.
And so
They do keep it vague though. It's
And
like,
so Kobayashi in her drunken stupor says, "Why don't you come live with me?" And the next day after she just gets up from a hangover, she sees a dragon right outside her apartment.
yeah, not something you
And
see every
that dragon turns into a maid.
Yeah.
Human
she
maid.
she vows to be Kobayashi's maid to repay her for her help. And she's also kind of in love with Kobayashi, which she doesn't know how to respond to,
But it's kinda
obviously. From there's just a bunch of other characters that are introduced. They come from Toru's world. And they're all pretty freaking great.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're all pretty
You
freaking
can never
great.
hate any of them.
There's-
That's how great they are.
There's Kana, which is basically just she's a very young thunder dragon, and she's very young, and
She steals the show every
several
time.
Her
times.
cuteness,
Every
is
time.
over
She's-
9,000.
Literally the embodiment of adorable, just like of the word adorable, and it's really fun watching her. Then there's Lukua, who's essentially just the like
Weird.
really
She's
really,
the mature older sister type.
that it's like
But her body.
part of a very
She's
very,
has a
very
very low-
suggestive body.
Too much, man. Too much.
Then there's Fafnir, who basically just hates all of humanity with a passion.
But love games.
He's the only male dragon that we've seen so far.
Yeah,
And he hates humans, loves treasure, and loves Dark Souls.
apparently, yeah. One of the first episodes, like I think it was the first episode where he was introduced. They had
Yeah.
him play Dark Souls, and he was just hooked instantly. I think my favorite.
Literally Dark Souls. It's
I need
a really like
Rip off.
I need a
kind of
gif.
thing.
I need a gif of him playing Dark Souls because he's just sitting there with
It'd
the
be like that,
controller.
like-
and he's just like flailing, like
That's
most
so
people
cute.
do
yeah.
in that. Like whenever something's happening. Who else? Then there's Shota, who's a human, but he's actually a mage. And
See, that's the thing. Is his
He
parents,
comes from
like,
a mage family,
That's what I
but
say. Like, is
Yeah.
his family like part mage, part human, or
yeah,
yeah, and he's not too important. He's
not yet. He basically just harbors Lukua, which is like
Yeah.
who constantly harasses him.
Yeah,
so wrong.
It's so bad.
It's very wrong.
and some of the other minor characters is Takia, who is Kobayashi's coworker.
Oh yeah.
He's also a huge otaku.
Yeah, he's
Loved maids.
and he now takes care of Fafnir, and they play video games all night
Forever.
long.
Yeah.
And
Then there's Elma, who's basically just like
Yeah, that water
she shows up and basically basically has beef with Toru.
Yeah.
But then it's like it's always passed by the fact that it's always passed by the fact that she's that
She's very
just-
airheaded and she's hungry a lot.
all the time. She's hungry all the time. It's like literally she'll be thinking one thing and then somebody will be like, you want something to eat, and she just
She's like,
loses
yeah,
everything.
definitely. Oops.
And but yeah, the
Other
the
than that, there's a whole bunch of minor characters that don't have too much to do with the plot. And so far, there's only 10 episodes out at this point.
yeah, at the moment of us
Yeah.
making this, honestly, like I just freaking love the character interactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kana especially, like there's a lot of stuff where like anything involving Kana that gets a little feelsy, like almost brings me to tears. Like the episode where there's an episode where she wants to go to school, and that whole episode just
That killed me.
gets me
Killed
so
I
hard.
was like, go
Uh,
to school, girl.
That's another thing. The basic structure of this show is a lot of cute charm, funny, and then feels.
Yeah, there are some serious tones throughout this, and when it does get serious, it gets pretty serious, and it gets pretty feelsy.
It's not,
Like
it's not too much if you're experienced to that stuff.
I don't watch a whole lot of slice of life anime.
Oh, you should. They're really good.
It's like I should, but it's like it's usually just I like watching anime to have fun, and this anime does that with also.
It has everything you need.
It's just a fun little show to watch. There's no real conflict, which I actually kind of appreciate.
Yeah.
It's just them going through daily lives, and there's this whole fish out of water scenario with the dragons in this world, and
Yeah.
like they're and like honestly, like I said already a million times, the characters are literally the best part of it. It's just like it's so great.
So, pretty much to wrap it up, it's a great series. We hope it goes on for a bit longer.
really
We don't know
long
how,
time.
I don't really know how many episodes they're going to have.
Definitely
Maybe 12.
12, definitely.
12 is the standard.
Yeah.
Hopefully it gets another season. That'll be really good.
I'd hope to God it gets another season.
It should. It
But
definitely should.
to end things off, if you want to go see it on Crunchyroll. And
Yeah, support these developers.
We need them.
Jesus.
We need them so much.
and I say that's pretty much it.
Yeah, who's your favorite character in the whole thing?
Yeah, we should end it on that.
Well, we all know who your favorite character is.
Yeah, my
obviously.
favorite character is Kana. All right, Dragon Loli
Me,
is the
I'm
best.
still like getting used to it. It's hard to tell, but
I like Fafnir.
Fafnir.
oh my god, Toru and
He just speaks to
Fafnir.
that obsessive gamer.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just remembered the episode where he was playing an MMO and he was like actually like role playing, but people didn't realize that he was being serious because he's a freaking dragon. He'll be like, "I'll destroy you" over chat, and it's like,
All right.
so
cute.
you.
I think it's like I said, like I'm still trying to learn the characters, but I guess Toru, even though I'm so basic, but like right now it's Toru.
I mean,
She's
she's
very
great.
caring, like a big sister type. Like I love that about her.
The fact that she doesn't know how to act towards anything is
But
great.
like it's so like I love that attitude. Like, her
I just yeah,
oblivious. I can't say the words. Fuck.
oblivious.
Yes, that word. Yeah, because I'm kind of like that too. Because I kind of relate to her.
Yeah. It's like with me with Kana, I just love how freaking stoic she is through the whole thing, and then she just manages to just be adorable.
I know. She's like, I don't care. I'm gonna be
It's
cute
like
forever.
everything. It's just everything she does. Just manages. She eats a freaking crab whole, and it still looks adorable.
And the
like
cricket.
I don't. Yeah, and a
everything
cricket,
else.
That was gross.
All right. That's all the time we have for this episode.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll be able to do more.
All right. See you guys.
See ya.